All right, guys, how's it going? Hope everybody's having a great day. Want to get into some real quick stuff, some simple stuff. You know, everything that we do here at the Flip My House Club, it's no fluff, no smoke screen, no magic beans. I just want to tell you exactly where to go, what to get to make things happen. Now, you know, I'm always out there telling you to drive for dollars, and I'm driving for dollars every day myself. That's actually getting out there, finding properties that are abandoned, empty, foreclosed, tall grass, newspapers, boarded up, whatever the case may be. Well, what do you do after you find that property? Well, good question. Let me tell you exactly how to do this. What I do is I'm going to go, just start here from square zero. I want you to go and Google whatever county you're in. And right now I am in a county called Polk County, and put the property appraiser in there as well. That's going to bring up, you know, more than likely going to see Polk County. Hey guys, you may be in an area where it's done by city, so you just put the name of your city and the property appraiser. But where I'm at right here, we do Polk County, we do the county and then the appraiser. You can either click on this right here or just go straight to the property search. So as you're driving around with the notepad in your car and you're writing down these addresses, you're going to take that address, come back over here, and this is what you're going to do. Just put that address in. Well, you can't do it right there, right? Because it says owner's name, and we don't know who owns this building. So what I'm going to do, come over here and push find parcel by site address. The site address is the address of the property. So I'm just going to put that address in. You're going to follow my lead. And it's going to pull up the correct address. I'm going to hit search records, and this is going to tell me everything I need to know, and I can just take out my envelope and start filling it out. So right off the bat, I know that the owner is Mr. Keith Radford. The parcel ID number, that is the social security number, the tax ID number, or whatever. This is what identifies that property. You're going to click on that. I see the last sale is November 5th, 2013. That's cool, but what I really want to know is who the owners are. Mr. Radford, 100% owner, and I want to know the mailing address. Something that's key here, you'll see that the mailing address is different than the site address. The site address is that where you saw that property at. The property that you wrote down, that's the site address. Then there's going to be a mailing address. What you love to see is two different addresses right here. What you love even more to see if this is a separate state. Right? If it's in a different state, why do we like different states? We like different states because if the property's empty, abandoned, boarded up, whatever the case may be, that person may have inherited it. They may have ran away from it, foreclosure situation, and they're in another state living their life, and they don't have time to come back and deal with that. So if you can be the first person to reach out to them, you have a great chance if you know what to say and how to handle it, and you'll know that as a Flip My Life Club member, you'll be ahead of the pack. So I come over here and I can see a couple of different things. I can see the mailing address, which I'm going to write on the front of the envelope. I can see the parcel right there. It's pretty big. It's on a quarter-acre lot right there. I can see that the town that it's in. I can see the legal description. This would be your legal description right here. Right? That's your legal description. And if you keep scrolling down, see, you've already got everything that you need, but just to get a little bit more information, you can see the sales history. You can see that he did says sale price $100. What that typically means is someone did a quick claim deed from one family member to another. It could have been divorce, wife, husband, quick claim from one person to another right there. And if you click on that right there, you can actually should be able to see the actual. This is telling you the codes for the different transactions that you see in front of you. And did I just lose it? Yeah, I just lost it. But let's just go back and pull it back up. Maybe I hit the button one too many times, but that's not a problem because we can handle anything, guys. No matter what comes up, we can handle it, right? I'm live on the fly and it doesn't make a difference. I'm just going to do what I do because we're experts in the field, and that's why we make the money that we make. That's why we help the people that we want to help in life. So once again, I'm going to go right back to the Polk County property appraiser because I can handle anything. You can handle anything, right? We can make the changes that we want in our life. So as we wait for this to pull back up, once again, I'm going to go over to the site address. If you don't know the owner's name, obviously, if you know the owner's name, you put it right in there. And this is going to look different in each city, each state, each county, but it's basically the same. So I put that address in, hit search records, and it's going to bring me up. This is how you will always find out who the owner of that property is. So if you're in, Fairfield County, you may want to put that. Fairfield County is a little bit different because they use a system called vision appraisal, but you can still get to it. If you have a problem accessing the information in your county, city, whatever, put an email into the Facebook group and we'll get that taken care of. So we're back to the mailing address right here. We're back to the site address, the pertinent information that we need. That's basically it right there. This is what you're looking for. The site address, and you want to make sure that's different than the mailing address. Either way, even if it's the same, you still still send a letter out to it. This is basically telling you the booking page. This is the sales history, guys. You really don't need to know that at this point. You just want to make contact with that person and see if they want to sell. It's telling me here that it's a single family building, 2,086 square feet, 1,270 square feet under construction, under air, basically is how they say it. And it's built in 1959. That's what we know about this property. We know there's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths right there. There's no fireplace, and there is central air conditioning in that place. Over here, we got a breakdown of the area, the base area of the house, 1,270 square feet, porches, different things that they've added or that's on the property, which I really don't care about, but just to give you a little inside information. The value summary, I can automatically know that the land is $14,000, the building value is $68,000, and that the just value that they're saying this property is worth $83,000. So this may not be the exact, but it's a ballpark figure to start at, and that's something that you can find out. Another thing that I like to find out is I like to find out if the taxes are due on the property. So what I'm going to do is come over here to the tax bill and click on that tax bill. It's going to take you to the tax collector site, which is different than the site that you were on. But you just want to make sure that there's no delinquent taxes on there. So once again, it's going to reiterate that Mr. Radford is the owner. That's where he's living. That's where the physical address is. The legal description right here, which you really don't need to know unless you're filling out a contract. You fill out a contract and they're asking for the legal description. That's it right there. We'll go over filling out contracts a little later. But what I want to know is I come down to the bottom here and I just know that there's no delinquent taxes here. So within a nutshell, you found out everything that you needed to know. You just want to get that envelope out with this address right here, send it out to them, use one of the letters in the files, click the files button in the Facebook private group and you'll have access to different cash buyer letters. And if you have any questions, put those questions in there and I'll answer with a video just like this. So guys, now you have it. This is how you look up those properties to find out who the owner is. Send that letter to them. Do it right away. Guys, a book of envelopes costs, $20. Get you some stamps from Staples. I'm sorry, get you some envelopes from Staples. It's like get a box of Staples, box of envelopes for like 500 of them for, I don't know, $15, $20 or something like that. That's where you want to spend your money. Forget the cards and business cards and things that people are telling you about. It's about sending these letters out to get that phone to ring. Once that phone starts to ring, I'll show you what you need to do. That's basically it right here. This is what I do to find those. Whenever you see me out looking for houses, or what I call it driving for dollars, I'm coming over here to find out who owns it. I'm getting a letter out to them, and we're going to make some things happen. Guys, remember, this is a numbers game. Every 100 properties, that letters that you send out, you might get one. So you want to just do as many as you can. If you can send out 1,000, that's $500 that you're sending out for a mailing campaign. And then I'll show you how to store that information, different products and services and databases that I use, autoresponders and things like that. But this is it, guys. It's real simple. No fluff, no smoke screens, and no magic beans. This is how I do it. This is how you do it. Let's get out there, get some responses. I'll help you with those responses, help you with the phone calls, and I want to get you to the closing tables. All right? Talk to you soon, guys. Peace.